All right, let's get into it. What do a Disney Channel alum, a fashion icon, and an Emmy-winning actress all have in common? Hint, it's one person, Zendaya. Hey, I'm Emma, and I am so ready for this one. Zendaya is that rare star who can slay a red carpet, break your heart on TV, then casually front a luxury brand the next day. So, let's talk. Zendaya Marie Sturmer Coleman grew up in Oakland, hit Disney with Shake It Up in the early 2010s, and somehow leveled up into the face of prestige TV with Euphoria and the MCU in Spider-Man. Add fashion icon status with that Law Roach styling partnership. Law is her longtime image architect, and you get a cultural juggernaut who also uses her platform for activism and philanthropy. Personal story time. Coachella 2023. Coachella is that massive desert music festival in California. Weekend 2, sun dropping, dust in the air, everyone half delirious. Labyrinth comes on. He's the British musician and Euphoria composer, and the set is already a total vibe. Then, out of nowhere, Zendaya steps on stage. The crowd went feral. 8 years without a live performance, and she just materializes in that blush mini dress like the desert summoned her. They do All For Us and I'm Tired, both tied to Euphoria, and it felt like the show's entire emotional core plugged straight into a festival sound system. Goosebumps, tears, the whole thing. People were hugging strangers. It wasn't just a cameo, it was a reveal. A reminder that she can switch mediums, flip expectations, and own the moment without it feeling try-hard. Okay, let's move on. How did we get here? Career arc in plain English. She starts as Rocky Blue on Disney's Shake It Up, then insists on creative control with KC Undercover, literally helping shape the title and the character. That's the blueprint. She's not just an on-camera talent, she's steering ships. Then boom, the Spider-Man films as Michelle, aka MJ, where she scene steals with dry humor and zero try. And in 2019, Euphoria drops and she detonates. Youngest winner for lead actress at the Emmys, then wins again in 2022. By the time Dune hits in 2021, and especially Part 2 in 2024, plus Challengers that same year, directed by Luca Guadagnino, she's basically a chameleon of entertainment. Blockbuster, auteur drama, music, fashion, whatever. Let's jump to the next thing. The people around her matter. Law Roach, again that's her stylist and creative partner, turns red carpets into storytelling. We're talking archival nods, risk, and representation that won her the CFDA Fashion Icon Award in 2021. CFDA is the big US fashion council. Those Tommy and Zendaya shows from 2019 had women of color, plus-size models, and models up to 70. That's not just a look, that's policy on a runway. Then there's family. Her dad, Kazembe Ajamu Coleman, Black American with Nigerian roots, and her mom, Claire Sturmer, who's of German and Scottish descent, both teachers. He moved with her to Los Angeles in middle school so she could work, and her mom held it down in Oakland. That's sacrifice. That's infrastructure. And it paid off with early Shakespeare roles, the hip-hop troupe Future Shock Oakland, even hula training. So when she's doing trapeze in The Greatest Showman or tennis footwork in Challengers, you see the discipline baked in. Imagine being her at 16 on Dancing with the Stars, live TV, national stage, runner-up at that age. Or testing for Spider-Man with no makeup and keeping it that way. That's confidence with taste. Very few people can do minimal and read as iconic. Okay, pause. This next part is everything. The big unanswered question of modern celebrity is privacy versus the chaos machine. In 2024, there's an engagement moment, and then in 2026, her stylist Law Roach publicly says she and Tom Holland are secretly married. Tom is her Spider-Man co-star and, yes, now husband. The internet goes nuclear, and immediately AI-generated wedding photos start circulating. The images look real enough to fool your aunt and half your group chat. It's messy. Here's the timeline that matters. Rumors swirl in spring 2026. And then in June 2026, Tom confirms their marriage in an Esquire UK interview. Esquire is a men's magazine with a legit editorial record. That clears it up, but the damage points to a bigger issue. AI fakes collapse the gap between speculation and certainty. My take: if you wouldn't crash a stranger's wedding in real life, maybe don't force scroll someone's synthetic one. Celebs are public, not public property. Respect the boundary. And while we're here, she uses the platform right. In 2020, during the George Floyd protests, she handed her Instagram to Patrisse Cullors, an organizer known for co-founding Black Lives Matter, to share resources. That InStyle issue that year? All Black designers and crews. Voting initiatives with Michelle Obama's When We All Vote, and education efforts with Verizon and Google for STEM access. It's receipts, not just hashtags. Now for something different. Lasting pop culture relevance. Lip sync battle in 2017. If you know, you know. Tom Holland does Rihanna, and the episode becomes a meme vault. And Euphoria, from 2019 through her 2026 return. She's the axis for a whole generation's conversation about addiction, love, and identity. That's impact, not just influence. Also, the brand chess game. Lancôme, Bulgari, Valentino, then Louis Vuitton in 2023. Performance brand On in 2024, and Rolex by 2025. That arc mirrors her film trajectory, from youthful glow to auteur intensity to timeless luxury. Honestly, love that for her. It's strategic, not chaotic. And artistically, 2024 was stacked. Dune Part 2 with Denis Villeneuve. He's the Canadian director behind Arrival and Blade Runner 2049. And critics called her turn a career best. Fierce, focused, economical. Challengers with Luca Guadagnino. She's producing and starring, inhabiting this layered adult character who's messy and magnetic. And a Golden Globe nomination follows. That's the glow up from Disney to dominance. So picture this going forward. Alternating auteur films, tentpoles like Spider-Man and Dune, and still anchoring Euphoria. Add fashion leadership with Law. It's longevity, not hype. Kismet moment meets craft. Next, we've got a tease for you. We're diving into another Disney alum's transformation. Selena Gomez, the singer and actor behind Rare Beauty and Only Murders in the Building. Or should we talk Bella Thorne, Zendaya's Shake It Up counterpart? Decisions. Okay, we covered a lot. Zendaya is proof you can be stylish, serious, and socially tuned in without being a performative hot mess. Keep it real, verify your tea before you sip, and I'll catch you next time.